Alright, welcome back. This is part 2 of our Suikoden 1 Remaster. 108 stars. In the last episode we made it out of Gregminster, down here to Lemon Camp. And now it is telling us that we need to go rescue Farkas and Suikoden. I like to talk to people, sometimes they give you recipes and stuff. So, first impression, I mean, obviously they didn't really do much to the person's pixels. They still look a little rough. But the towns look fantastic. All that detail on these towns now is amazing. First thing we'll do is we'll go see if we can upgrade Victor's. Victor, I will attach the lightning urges. So we're in Lennon Camp. We have to head back northeast, back to Rockland. Rescue. They're strung up there. Who are you? You've no business here, then clear off. Or do you want to be strung up like those bandits? Security is tight. Sneaking in won't be easy. Just leave it to me. I'm used to this kind of thing. Help! Fire! The Grady Mansion is on fire! What? Victor, what have you done? Don't tell me you don't know what you're talking about. Must be a dry weather we're having. How could you? Young master, this man is unhinged. Well, we got in, didn't we? But then we gotta fight some... I don't know why they've got Highland soldiers fighting for them now. Well, make your way through here and fight all these soldiers. Why is Tyr missing so much? He should have the highest skill of anybody in the game right now. His luck is... I guess skill is Suikoden 2. Nice. Chest plate. Got a lot of helicopters flying over today. Antique, so that's another thing that you have to get appraised. Money is always helpful. We're playing this on normal mode. Yeah, the mobs are not really hard. There's one part in the game where there's kind of two enemies that really can make you struggle a little bit. Oh, what's going on? My eyes are blurry. I can't... Hey, you're those Imperial soldiers. What are you doing here? Came to mock me, didn't you? Of course we didn't. If we knew that Grady was up to, we would have never have helped him. As it happens, we're also fugitives now. We're here to rescue you. Thanks. Give my associate a hand too, will you? That won't be necessary. Sidonia, you bastard. You could get free. Why didn't you escape earlier? Can't very well escape on my own, can I? Sidonia, why you... Hey, we better get out of here quick. They don't fight with you. Traitors, not only you defied the Emperor, you freed the bandits, and you set my house on fire. You'll pay for this. Oh yeah? You want to settle this now? You're not only one with an axe to grind. How about I carve out your eyeballs? What? Well, I'll settle for tearing him to pieces. What? Oh, well, just wait until Commander Craze hears about what happened. You'll get what's coming to you. Do you think we'll ever be able to return to the Empire? I don't know. Young Master? Don't worry. Where there's a will to survive, there's a way. Okay? Looks like we're indebted to the Liberation Army now. Tell Lady Odessa if she ever needs help, Farkas and Sidonia will run to her aid. Goodbye then. Perhaps we'll meet again someday. Okay. Nothing like a hard day's work. Come on, let's get back to Linen Camp. Here, why don't you spend a little more time with the Liberation Army? What do you say? Young Master, once we return to Linen Camp, let's plot our next course of action. There's no time to waste. Victor's got plenty of space on him, but he's not going to be in our party forever now. Anything else I wanted to do? No. Just go back in here and click this. It'll move. And now you're back in the bottom of the Liberation Army. Here, you came back. Thank you. This solves our problem. What do you mean? Odessa, you're not planning what I think you are. Yes, I am. What? What is it? What's going on? Tyr, take a look at this. What is it? Show me as well. The hell is this? Blueprints for fire spears. Fire spears? Yes, the Imperial Army sees us as an insignificant threat, but there'll come a day when we can face them head on. When that day arrives, fire spears will come in handy. That's why we paid good money to purchase these from the dwarf mines. Tyr, this blueprint needs to reach the Liberation Army's secret factory, but we can't leave this hideout abandoned, so I'd like to ask you to take on this job. Enough. We're part of the Imperial Army. How can you expect us to betray the Empire like that? Let's go, young master. No need for us to stay here any longer. Wait. Don't you know what the Empire is doing? What the people truly want? Or are you going to feign ignorance? Gremio, you saw it with your own eyes, heard it with your own ears. Will you ignore the truth despite all you have seen and heard? What about you, Tyr? Still want to go back to the Empire? Go back to being General McDowell's little boy? father is an own man, and so am I. I am a soldier of the Imperial Army. Doesn't really matter which one you choose, but I'm going to go with the first one. Now hold on a second, young master. Keep talking like that, and we'll never be allowed to rejoin the Imperial Army. Is that what you want? Come on, Cleo. Talk some sense into him. Where the young master goes, I follow. My job is to protect him. Those are my orders from Master Teal. Dear, let me start by explaining. These here are the blueprints of fire spears. They need to be delivered to the Liberation Army's secret factory. Northwest of Camp, across the river, you'll find Mount Tiggerwolf. Beyond that mountain is a village called Saraday. A messenger from the secret factory should be waiting for you there. Odessa, I don't understand. Why do you insist on trusting this guy? They could be Imperial spies for all we know. Are you sure you want to give him the blueprints that hold the fate of the Liberation Army? Don't worry, I'm going with them. Well, if you're going, I'm going too. Flick, you'll protect this place if I come along. Who will protect this place if I come along? It's time you start acting like a leader. Don't worry, Flick. I'll keep Odessa safe. In return, you look after the hideout. It's settled then. Let's head for Mount Tigerwolf. Alright, Odessa is an L, so she's in the back row, and that is fine. I'm just gonna read my little walkthrough that I've made for myself to make sure I'm not missing anything important here. Let's see, where are we? I think I'm good. Just looking over some notes, making sure there wasn't something I needed to do, because we can't really get anywhere else right now. But yeah, if you came here in the beginning and already gone through this, then obviously sun's going down. Think we can make it over the mountain before nightfall? There's no way I'm spending the night out in the open. Well, let's keep climbing, and come on. So, if you've already came up this way in the beginning, like I tried, and got all the items, then you're good. I should have probably sharpened, well, it's a waste of money, to be honest, to sharpen Odessa's, because she doesn't fight with you. So, don't waste your money on sharpening up Odessa's weapons. Careful with the bunnies, they can hurt you. So who can use the martial arts robe? I thought Tyr would be able to. Where'd he go? He can, yeah. That's what we wanted. Welcome, good travelers. Out for climb at this hour? Quite the adventurous bunch, aren't we? However, I suggest you stop here and continue on tomorrow. It isn't safe around these parts with all the bandits roaming about. Why not spend the night at my inn? Sorry, but we're in a hurry and... Sounds great. My feet are killing me. For once, I agree with you. I can't make it much further. Go ahead and say me neither. That's settled. Hey, Pops, got any booze? Why, of course. Right this way. Looks like we're stuck here for the night, Odessa. To be honest, my feet are killing me too. Alright. Before supper, you must try some of this tea. It's a specialty blend from Mount Tiger Wolf. Pass it here. It's quite bitter. True, very bitter. Come on, you try some too. Now, you can keep saying no, but the game won't let you progress. So, that's it. So you have to go ahead and say fine just a taste. Smells kind of strange, doesn't it? Hey, what's the name of this tea again? It's the famous Mount Tiger Wolf blend called Robber's Tea. Funny name for a tea. Well, wait, did you? What have you given us? I can't believe we fell for the oldest trick in the book. So, obviously it's got a sedative in it, and he's gonna make us pass out. Everyone's fast asleep. Thanks to famed poison tea of Mount Tiger Wolf. Well, they sure were a well-off bunch of vagabonds. Looks like I'll be living it up for a while. Hey, Ladon, how's business? Booming today, from the look of it. Why, if it isn't Boss Kessler, always at your service. As you can see, I've just finished work for the day. Aha, that's a fine-looking lady in their company. Wait, hold on a second. Isn't this... Ladon, what have you done, you fool? What do you mean? Do you have any idea who this woman is? My guess would be some ignorant traveler. Idiot, even an imbecile like you must know of Lady Odessa, leader of the Liberation Army. You're kidding, boss. Even a child knows who Lady Odessa is. Wait, you're telling me this is her? Yes, I am. Now hurry up and prepare the antidote. Let's see. Rabbit's tail, rose leaves, pinch of sugar. If anything happens to Lady Odessa, you can kiss that thick head of yours goodbye. Rose tail, sugar leaves, pinch of rabbit. What? Forgive me, Lady Odessa. Though completely unintentional, I nearly committed the gravest error of my life. If you'd like, I'll make a full lead-on pay with his... Please, boss, I'm quite attached to my head. Don't be silly. That said, I need to be more careful in the future. Flick tells me I'm too trusting of people. Maybe he's right. By way of apology, please stay the night here. I'll do my best to accommodate you. No more poison tea, you hear? Trust me, no more poison tea. I learned my lesson. Yeah, so Lady Odessa is definitely serious about overthrowing. I hate the Empire as well, and what I've got to show for it. I'm just a loathsome bandit. Lady Odessa is our only hope. Cleo's not much of a morning person. Alright, everyone's here. And we'll continue. These guys are pretty tough too. They can hit you pretty hard. Another antique. I might want to... Bone orb. That's the one I usually give Victor anyway. So yeah, if you made your way all the way here in the beginning, you would talk to... We're meant to meet with a messenger from the secret factory at an inn in this village, but I'm not sure where it is. A small village. We'll find it soon enough. It's one of these guys where you gotta talk to. It might be that guy. No, it might be the item shop guy. He tells you congratulations for making it here, and he'll give you a rune, depending on... Definitely take a water orb, because that is your healing magic. So, if you're new to the game, fire is good for area damage against enemies. Lightning is good for single damage against an enemy. Water is healing. Earth is like buffing your party. And wind is a combination of attack and healing. And then there's all sorts of other runes out there. Like you've got the Soul Eater, you've got the Fortune. The Clone is like the Boar rune that Pawn had, where he'll do 2 times damage. And loses balance. That works for swords. Somebody has a Falcon rune, which does it, but they don't lose balance. But the inn is right here. Even though it's not really an inn, it's not labeled as an inn. It is one. This is the inn. Let's get some lodgings while we wait for the messenger. 50 pot each. And we just wait for the night. Come out here and talk to Odessa. Can't sleep, Tyr? Guess I'm not the only one. You get a little bit of backstories here. But on nights when I'm restless, I like to feel the night breeze. It soothes and calms me. Hey, Tyr, mind if I tell you something? What is it? Kessler from Mount Tiger, Flick, Humphrey, Sanchez, they all have high hopes for me. But you know what? Sometimes I want to run away from it all. I'm afraid of not living up to their expectations. What do you plan to do now? Will you return to the Empire? I don't know. Think about it. You're capable of choosing right from wrong. Your father is one of the great generals of the Empire. Perhaps you can return to a life of peace. But remember this, you can't ignore what you've seen, what you've felt. To do so would be a terrible sin. There's something mysterious about you. When you're around, I feel more compassionate. Victor must have brought you because he saw the same quality. There are many in the Liberation Army, Humphrey, Sanchez, Mose, and Flick, but none of them have such captivating eyes like you do. Eyes that draw people in. You know, if something were to happen to me, who's there? My name is Cage. I come as an envoy of Sir Mose, who heads the secret factory. Mose certainly does keep strange company. How is he? I received a letter from him mentioning his pigeon was sick. I found it hard to picture Mose nursing a pigeon. Very hard indeed, especially as Sir Mose keeps no pigeons. I'm sorry, but I had to test you. I would never betray a client while under contract. Here are the blueprints for the fire spears. Please deliver them safely. The Liberation Army's future depends on it. Understood. I shall take my leave of you now. It's getting late, Tyr. We'd best get some rest. Let's go straight back to the bed. What do you mean you took care of business? Between the two of us last night, didn't we, Tyr? Come to think of it, his bed was empty late last night. Young master, what were you up to? Something you can't tell me? Come on, Tyr, shall we? Young master. Let's go, Gremio. I'll go ahead and save it. Alright, so pretty much just an errand quest. Make your way back through Mount Tiger Wolf. Fighting as you go. You're not really fighting for the experience and the levels at the moment. You're fighting for the potch money. Because we're going to need it. But with our prosperity rune, I'm definitely making more than I usually do in the game, because I never come up. I've done it once. It's very lucky. You need the RNG to go your way as far as running and not being overwhelmed. Once you get to a certain level and you get to let go instead of run, in the menu when you start the battles, you're not going to get much experience from them. But the way they run experience in these games is as soon as you get to a new area where the monsters are much tougher, you'll do one battle and you'll see everybody go up like 3 or 4 levels. And then when you bring somebody else back that's much lower level, they will instantly skyrocket up. Now what I want to do fortune rune from Cleo. Attach the water rune. He's got the fire and the fortune. Oh, I guess I can go ahead and, yeah. Give that to Victor. I wonder. Cannot remove her wing root. That's unfortunate. I don't think we need anything else. So we'll head back to the inn. What happened here? Are you alright? The Imperials, they came out of the blue. I'm sorry, Lady Odessa. Oh no. Wait, Odessa! Let's chase after her, young master. Yep, so just fight these guys in each corner. Jesus. Didn't expect it to go that bad. What was that? Let's hurry. Odessa, are you alright? It's okay. You can come out now. Hurry, you must run. Okay. Lady Odessa, you're bleeding. Odessa, how did this happen? Without you, the Liberation Army will be... I'm sorry, Victor. It seems I've chosen to be a woman over my responsibility to the Liberation Empire. I couldn't let that child die. If I failed you as a leader... Don't talk, Odessa. You'll make your wounds worse. Tyr, will you come over here? I have two requests for you. First, give this earring to a man called Matthew, who lives in the village of Seika. Stop it, Odessa. None of this nonsense about final requests. Victor, thank you, but it's too late for me now. I can feel it. Take it, Tyr. Alright, so we got the earrings. For my second request, please throw my body into the stream. What? Why? Why do such a terrible thing? Please, Tyr. I can't. He's right, Odessa. Why would you want that? If you say I can't, you'll actually hear why. The liberation movement is still in its infancy. If others discover I'm dead, the movement will die with me. That's why you must keep my death a secret. That small flame of hope must be kept alive. Oh. Shouldn't have said that again. Pales in comparison to the blood of countless innocent lives shed at the hands of the Imperials. You must put a stop to it. If hope remains alive, even after I'm dead, I can be proud. Say, I'll do it. There you go. Thank you, Tyr. Hey, if you meet Flick again, will you tell him for me? His kindness always saw me through. Well, I think this is goodbye, Tyr. Live to see the free world I wasn't able to see. Goodbye, Odessa. Now, where do we go from here now? I suppose we must go to the village of Seika. Yes, we have to find this Matthew fellow. But to get to Seika, we have to pass through the fortress of Quaba. The fortress of Quaba? That's going to be a tricky one. But I think we'll manage somehow. Alright, so... I don't have much space. Let's go see if we can sell some stuff. Like these gloves. I'll sell the flower vase. And you know what? There's one other thing we can do. We will attach this wind rune piece. We'll put it on Cleo's. I like that. Let's go back in and save. We shouldn't need to rest. Yeah, we'll rest too. I'm gonna save that save spot. And the next time I save, actually we'll go ahead and do that now. So if I somehow think I forgot something, I can always come back to here. Don't think I did. I've been following my guide. So let's head south. There's nothing else to do here. We don't have the world map yet, so we can't really look at it, but there isn't anything to do. No more places to see here. You can go back to Rockland and try to win some money from Marco if you want. But yeah, that's trick's already gone as we looked in episode 1. Yeah, this is the Fortress of Quaba. The Fortress of Quaba. It's guarded by Lord Ain Gede, an old friend of Master Tio. He doesn't know us, but he'll certainly recognize your face. Will we get away with it? I guess it's up to luck to decide. Don't worry, we'll be fine. Now let's choose some fake names. We need to make sure our stories line up. I'll be Roy then. I'll be Maria. Never pictured you as a Maria. What's that supposed to mean? Well, I guess I'll call myself Stotlenheim Reinbach III. How's that sound? Excuse me. So, the Stotlenheim Reinbach III is actually kind of a meme, well, ongoing joke in the Suikoden. So, we'll see that later, but they actually, eventually, in one of the games, you'll actually meet somebody named that, but it's not the third, he's the fourth and the fifth. And Young Master, Stotlenheim Reinbach IV. So, I'll call myself Pisuk. Alright, let's go. Roy, Maria, and Pisuk. You there, I'm talking to you. What, me? Sir, I'm just a poor seller of jujubes, with hungry mouths to feed back home. Not you, that little runt there. You look like the Tyr McDole kid on the wanted posters. What's the matter here? Sir, this boy bears a striking resemblance to the fugitive, Tyr McDole. Young man, show me your face. If Lord Ain't Guy gets a good look at him. You bastard, I've had it with you. You've been nothing but trouble for us, and completely useless to boot. Now what? You're suspected of being some kind of fugitive? You can't even breathe without causing problems. Sir, if you find it suspicious, I'll be willing to lop his head off right here and now. Now, hold on now. No, sir, I couldn't live with the guilt of having harbored a wanted man. Prepare to die, you scoundrel. Wait, stop. Think about it, Rosh. There's no way the son of Tio McDowell would be caught dead dressing like a beggar. You're all free to go. But sir, it's okay, Rosh. Let them through. Hey kid, take care of your father. So he knows that I am, but interesting. Forgive me, young master. Even if my intention was to save us from danger, I took it too far. I'm ready to accept the form of any punishment, even my death if necessary. Come on, Grimio, quit being a drama queen. We got away. That's all that matters. Tyr's got a big heart. I'm sure he understands. You can say I'll understand. You can say I'll have your head for this. It's kind of a joke. I'll have your head for this. Surely I don't did to save us. I understand. Young master. This guy right here is Chandler. See, obviously he has a picture, so he wants to open his store someday. If you're not familiar with the Suikoverse and how the games work, you'll eventually get your own castle, and we'll need to come right back here and talk to him. So just a little bit further south is Seika. I'm gonna hit up the rune shop. I thought they sold runes sometimes too. But I got nothing to attach right now. We're not doing that. That's actually Matthew right there. He's got another water orb, that's nice. Alright, and there's this guy here. He's a cook. We're gonna need him. And if you recognize this young lady, it's Mary. Or Marie, whatever you call it. Well, if it isn't Tyr, glad to see her safe. Me, well, they found out I was hiding you. Don't worry, I'm fine now. Of course, I don't blame you. Everything happens for a reason. So we'll have to come back and get her in a little bit too. We're gonna have to recruit all these folks. I don't think we need to sleep. Go ahead and save it there. Now I've got a base to go off of. I don't think there's anybody in this house. Yes, that's O'Neill. Alright, so she says she's already heard rumors. She's like your gossip queen. We'll get her later. This is Matthew. Hey, do you know where Matthew lives? It's the house just up those steps. So you come up here and talk to the kids. He's going out for a walk. Want to hear a secret? You can't tell anyone, okay? I've decided I'm going to marry Master Milk. I like Master, but he gives us too much homework. You bastard tried to fool us, did you? You're Matthew. Yes, I'm Matthew. What can I do for you? We've come here to honor Odessa's final wish. She wanted us to give you this earring. Final wish? What? I see. So she's dead. She was a good kid before she got mixed up in all that nonsense. All that nonsense? Hold on a minute. So you're saying everything Odessa stood for was nonsense? Yes, she acted foolishly. I knew it would eventually come to this. I can't accept the earring. Now please leave. I gotta remember what order you gotta do things and get Matthew. There is something, yeah. If you decide to come out and fight around a little bit to level up, I've got the inn right there, so it's no big deal. You can always just sleep real quick. You can run around a little bit, and if you fight a Beastmaster, they might drop a Pharaoh card or something like that. I don't know if they renamed it in this game. But yeah, that's the Beastmaster in the back. Beastmaster. he'll force the squirrels to attack you. And they hit pretty hard. And they make you blind. And he charms you, confuses you. Sometimes they drop items, and when they do that, it sells for quite a bit of money. So that's one way to level up, but I don't want to, because it's a pretty difficult battle at the moment. Try it a little later. But anyways, once you talk to Matthew and he says he can't accept, go back and talk to him again. Dessa and I have nothing to do with each other anymore. Please leave. And once you try to leave, Yep. What's his problem? A real piece of work if you ask me. I agree, but why did Odessa ask us to meet with him? Hey, out of the way. Those Imperial soldiers were headed towards Matthew's house. What's going on? I'm curious. Alright, so head back up. What are you doing? Release that child. Matthew Silverberg, you're hereby ordered back into the service of the Imperial Army. The great military strategist of your time shouldn't be willing away his days in some wretched backwater village. You're the hero of the Battle of Kalega, for heaven's sake. I refuse. I've had enough of war and conflict. These days, I'm nothing but a powerless recluse. If only it were that simple. Unfortunately for you, these orders come from Lord Qasim Hazard himself. We're to bring you by force if necessary. As I said, I have no intention of returning to the Empire. If that's so, well, keep being unreasonable, and we'll see what happens to the boy. So how about a trip to the Banar Mines? They work them hard down there. Who knows if he'll survive? I don't want to go. Please, Mr. Matthew, help me. Let him go right now. Things are looking grim. What should we do, young master? See how this plays out. Come with us and the boy go. Your move, what'll it be? Shut up, chum. Brat, how dare you? You bit him. Arrest them all. Uh-oh, it's go time, Tyr. So yeah, now we gotta go fight. Not so fast. You're gonna have to go through us first. Who the hell are you? Survivors of the Liberation Army. Just some champions of justice who happened by. We'll go with that one. What? Are you trying to interfere? Looks like we're dealing with rebels. Seize them. All this killing in front of children. I know who you are. You're Tyr, son of General Teo McDowell. How do I know that? Well, I still have a few friends within the Imperial Army who keep me in the loop. Those Imperial soldiers call you Matthew Silverberg. That's right. Odessa Silverberg was my sister. And why do you say those things about her? You see, I made a decision to never again involve myself in any form of warfare or conflict. But not Odessa. No, she chose to fight for her beliefs. Always had to put herself in the middle of it. What did she tell you about me? That you were Matthew, a man who lived in Seika? I see. I guess she never forgive me then. Odessa once said that only a coward would have a power and not use it. The truth is, I am a coward. I chose to be one rather than witness anything so horrible ever again, even if it meant being renounced by my own sister. What did you witness? I watched people die because of my own actions, both friend and foe alike. But today, I realized that running away was wrong. Closing my eyes to the world doesn't make it disappear. From this day onward, I will strive for what Odessa fought for. There we go. And will you accept the earring? Earring? No. Tyr, you should hold on to it. Why? Here, look what's inside here. There's a small map inscribed that shows the locations of the Liberation Army's hideouts. In other words, this belongs to the leader of the Liberation Army. I'm a skilled military strategist, but I'm no leader. I I've seen you, dear. You must have what it takes. Odessa must have thought so as well. That's why she sent you to me. Accept this earring and take on Odessa's legacy as leader of the Liberation Army. You can answer any way you want. The outcome's going to be the same, so I'll just go ahead and say I'll do it. Thank you, Tyr. Wait, from this moment on, you are not a leader of the Liberation Army, so I will address you as Commander Tyr. Hear me, Cleo. What about the two of you? There's no going back to the Empire for either of you now. Whatever path you take, I'll follow, young master. I'm sure Master Tio will understand. Me too. I've just about had it with corrupt Imperial soldiers. Commander Tyr, who's your military strategist, allow me to offer you the first piece of advice. To revive the Liberation Army, you must recruit people, those who are dissatisfied with the Empire. And to recruit people, you will need a headquarters. True, too bad the hideout in Linen Camp is gone. No, I mean something much larger, a place that can withstand an assault by the Imperial Army. There's an abandoned castle in the middle of Lake Tehran. I believe it will serve our purpose. If we can acquire it, I suggest you make your way to Kaku. It's a town on the shores of Lake Tehran. You're not coming with us, Matthew? I must prepare for the move, and I'll need to give the children a year's worth of homework. Alright. So now we do have Matthew. But there's a town there, right? And there's also a town down here. There's a couple towns down here, actually. That's the one we need to go to. But Fog of Obsession, 20% to all enemies, and drops of kindness will heal you. And then these all level up, so you get like 4 levels of these that you can use. Bucketing me. That's right, we're gonna take her out with our soul leader. Tyr's Soul Eater levels up as certain events in the story happen. Get there. This is Quan, however you pronounce it. There's a couple people here. She won't mess with us yet. We're not level enough. I'm at the sleep. But yeah, you've got a little bit of money, obviously. Should have some better gear here. When it starts to get expensive. But we will... upgrade a little bit. That's right, he couldn't. Helmet. There's only some people that can wear the wing boots. Let's go and get this stuff appraised. Hex doll. Those aren't that great. An octopus pop. Okay. Alright, so we upgraded some armor. We'll be doing something in this village later. There's also this place over here, which we will be coming to shortly. It won't be bucketed this time, and we can get rid of her. These guys will still hurt you though. And the reason I want to come over here... Wow. At least I can let them go. That's a tough battle when I'm ways away from where I need to be. I don't think what I want here is here yet. These guys can hurt you too. But with only one of them, I'm confident that we can take him out before. Yeah. We'll be coming back here in a little bit. I don't think we can get him yet. There he is. I don't know if he'll join us now. It's been a while. Wait, you haven't forgotten me, have you? Who do you think taught you how to fight with that staff? Though you were just a wee lad back then. Me, I've been thinking of journeying west, but I can't get my travel documents approved. Alright, so I can't recruit him yet, but we want him back. If I had a full party, I'd fight these guys, but... So that was Kai, and as soon as, before we move on eventually, we will need to recruit him, because him and our hero tier had a really good united task that almost makes the game too easy. Thanks, Cleo. Here's Meg. We can't recruit her yet. See if we can upgrade our weapons a little bit. Cannot be upgraded, so we still can't get past level 5 yet. Unfortunate. I don't know if they have any better armor than the leather that we just got, but if we get a helmet for waste on shoulder pads just to get them a couple here, because we're going to be picking some stuff up in a little bit. Just give him a helmet. That's nice. See what kind of items they have here. Nothing new. I just sold the fortune rune. I hit L1. I don't know why. L1 is confirmed. So I'm going to go back to wherever we just were. Where did I save it last? Oh. I did not want to do that. Okay. So we got to there. One thing I don't need to do is go to Galan again, because we already know that Kai's there. We're going to go get him in a little bit, but not yet. I think we have to unlock our castle before anybody will join us. But I do want to go down and get that better armor. Oh no, I just sold something he was wearing. Now he needs a helmet, and Tyr needs a helmet. We'll get them pointy hats so they won't be ballooned later. And then, yeah, we'll praise that stuff again. It should be the same stuff, but I don't know how the RNG works. That should be a hex doll. And that should be an octopus urn. Yep. Okay. Sorry I had to backtrack a little bit there, guys, because I sold my fortune sphere and I can't sell that. Nope. That's going to be key for when we're trying to level people up later in the game. Pointy hats. We talked to Meg. That place is crawling with monsters, but we're going there. Get in here. The dock is here. Oh, you can't be serious. Only a nutcase Tai-Ho would even think about sailing there. So we gotta find this Tai-Ho guy now. But tell you what, I need to take a break because we've been at this for a little over an hour. I'm not gonna finish this episode here. We'll make sure we get to Toron Castle before we finish this episode, which will be our next thing, but I'm just going to pause it for a little bit, take a quick break, and we'll come back and we'll get ourselves our castle. Sound good? Thank you very much. I'll be right back. Alright, so now that we're here, go ahead and make sure you've saved it, because the next thing we're going to do is going to either win or lose us money. So make sure you've got a good save right there, because we're going to make our way down here to the pub. And then first thing we're going to do is we're going to talk to this young lady here. Tai-Ho, if you're looking for that old fool, he's... Hey, it's you. I finally found you, you rotten scoundrel. What is this? What have I done to upset you? What have you done? Oh, you're not escaping this, mister. You messed with the wrong woman. I'm Camille the She-Devil, and I'll collect your debt, even from beyond the grave. What's this all about? Is she Gremio's girl? Beats me. Come on, pay up the money you owe. Right here, right now, in cash. I've been trying to find you for the past 2 months. You're in debt, Gremio? No, of course not. Trying to whiz your way out, huh? Well, unfortunately for you, I've got proof. Take a good look. Let's see. This is the bill for Master Tio's banquet. There's also my tab at the tavern. What? You want me to pay all this right now? You heard me. All of it. Right now. Cough it up. Let me see that, Gremio. What? We're in something of a tight spot at the moment, and unfortunately short on potch. By the way, young lady, you seem to be acquainted with Tai-Ho. Well, yes, I know him. Could you perhaps tell us where he is? Sure, after you pay back what you owe. I'm running a business over here. Then how about this? We're short on money right now, but once we find Tai-Ho, we may be able to get some. And as soon as we have the money, we'll pay you back. Huh, wait, you're trying to trick me. Absolutely not. What a bunch of bums. Fine, we'll do it your way, but I'm sticking around until you pay everything off. Right, so Camille has joined us. So where can we find Tai-Ho? He's usually down in his gambling den. Ask the barman in there. We recruited a real oddball this time. All she has is a bandana and a tunic. We're going to need to upgrade that. She doesn't have a rune. Oh, yeah, we just go downstairs. And this is Tai-Ho and Yam-Ku. He decides to decide stuff on a whim. So we'll go talk to Tai-Ho. You want to take a boat to Toron Castle? You're a funny bunch, aren't you? That place is teeming with monsters. I'd be risking my life taking you there. Look, if I want to put myself on the line, I need you to make an equally risky gamble. You're going to have to wager all the money you have, every last pot. So how about it? Will you make the bet? Go ahead and say I will. Alright, let's do this. No backing out now. We probably should have gone and saved after we recruited Camille. Yes, we want to know how to play the game, so it'll help take you through it, but I could talk you through it as well. It's a dice roll game. You roll 3 dice if one. If 2 come out the same, the number of the third dice is your score. So say you roll 2 3s and a 5, your score is going to be 5. If you get 4, 5, 6, or any 3 of any number other than 1, you're in luck. But 1, 2, 3, or 3 of 1s is unlucky. If you fail to roll a hand after 3 tries, or if your dice go out of bounds, you lose. So watch carefully where you throw your dice. Want me to repeat that? No. So he'll start. And what he's going to do is he's going to aim for a spot in the cup. He got a 1, 2, and a 6, so that's a no score. He gets 3 tries. He got a 1, 4, and a 6, so that's a no score. He got a 1, 5, and a 6, so that's a no score. So all we have to do is get a score. But it's more difficult than you think. We got a 1, 2, and a 3. That's unlucky. So now we got to pay him double. So it's pretty much you go out and try. But what we can do, I wish there was a quick save, quick load or something. But there's not. So we just quit. And we saved right before that. We're going to have to do the Camille thing again. So we'll get through that real quick. And then we'll save it. And then we'll come back and do this. And it's RNG. But this game is how we make good money later on. We're going to recruit Camille, of course. I'll just get through this real quick. Since we've already seen this. Oh, I forgot Sergey was here. It's called an elevator. Well, we'll come back and get him in a little bit, won't we? Because once we get our castle, we can start recruiting people. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to go save it. That way I don't have to go through the whole Camille thing again if I lose Tai-Ho again. Then we've already gone over the instructions. Alright, he got a 1. 2 6s, that means he rolled a 1. So now it's our turn. We rolled a 6, so we won. See, it's all about the RNG. Oh, you're quite the lucky guy. Just so it happens I make a habit of going along with folks who are lucky. Hey, Yamku, let's go prepare the boat. Yeah, fine. Here we go again on another reckless adventure. Alright then, folks, we'll be waiting at the docks. Okay, first thing we want to do ready when you are. So let's go ahead and do this. This is the Turan Castle. Yeah, sure there's treasure? I don't know. Victor was the one who said there was. This place is something else. Must be teamed with monsters. Can't wait to take them out. Hold on, you're going as well? Please be careful. Of course I am. As if I sit here twiddling my thumbs and miss out on an adventure of a lifetime. So, Taiho joins us, right? Yamku doesn't. Now what I want to do... let's return to Kaku. Alright? Because now we've got everybody with us. If you look... he's an M, she's an M, and an L. So, we just need to equip all these people and upgrade their weapons. Alright? That's what we're going to go do. Upgrade some weapons first, because the boss at Turan Castle is pretty nasty. Fire rune. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna head south to there. Rune's just here. Or do I have to go back up to Seika? That's an appraisal. Might have to go back up to Seika for the rune. Because I want to put that fire rune on Camille. And there's another place we want to go before we try Turan Castle. What I want to look at here is who has... she'll have more. So Camille's got 3 level 1 spells. Taiho only has 1. Really, we should give it to Cleo. So we are going to do that right now. We're going to attach Firework to Cleo. Water to Camille right now, and Taiho's not going anywhere, so we'll get him leveled up quick and get him the fortune rune. I can't move the clone to anybody else. I could take it off of him, but the clone is only for sword users. So now we got that. We want to go southwest. When you see Quan here, start heading this way. These squirrels are squirrely. There should be a little village right down here. Firestorm, which does a bunch to everybody. I'll show you the runes. And we want that Firestorm, as that's going to be really helpful here in just a minute. It'll help us level up quickly. Great Forest. Heal up. here, we can upgrade our weapons a little bit more. Alright, that's Moss. So we can definitely recruit him at some point. Oh, he can't upgrade him anymore. Okay. I thought he could. Let's see what type of items we have then. Some mega medicines, those are nice. Then we'll head over to Quan and get some other stuff, but we can also go this way. And I just want to stay like right in the middle here. I don't want to go far in. I have to progress to the next screen to get the battles. Maybe I do. Nope, there we go. Alright, this is what we want. These guys are tough, but they're also weak to fire. So we'll use the Firestorm, and at the end of this battle, we should level up pretty good. Taiho got doubled. So he just keeps going up and up and up and up and up. So how about that? Real quick, you just pretty much, we went from level 13, 14 to level 19, just like that. And then if we did another fight, we wouldn't level up quite that much. So we want to do that first. That'll make the fight with the Tyran a little bit easier. It'll make these fights now a lot easier because everybody just got a lot stronger. Makes it a little bit easier to get through all these battles now, because we can pretty much one-hit everybody. So, another easier way to make some money quickly, too. Back at Quan because we want to give Camille and Taiho some better gear. I guess I could have just given the martial arts robe. Oh well. How do I know who can use the winged boots? Let's look that up real quick. I don't know why I can't remember. Only Stallion can equip them in this one. Okay. We're not there yet. We'll get him soon enough, but not yet. Alright, I think that means we are ready. We got some medicines, we got some mega medicines. Medicine, mega medicine, 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 mega medicine, 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 mega medicine. Yep. And Camille's got some healing. We're gonna sleep here because we went up so many levels that we're gonna have more magic power now, or it'll increase our levels. So the way they do magic in here, it's not like you have MP to use magic spells. You get over here on the right hand side, you see how Tyr has 5 level 1s and 2 level 2s, and it goes all the way up to level 4. So yep, Cleo's got a bunch of fire spells now. Camille's got some level, that 3rd level water spell heals everybody, but for now I think we're going to be okay with not having to do that. So we'll stay, we'll save, and then we'll head over to Trian Castle, and then that'll be the end of this episode. We'll run back down here and talk to Yamkoop. And we don't get to control the boat just yet. Alright. Not yet. Okay. So that boulder blocks that entrance. There's something over here. Mega medicine. We're probably going to need that. So let's head on in. Nice and foggy. There's a little secret way down in here. Now we've leveled up a little bit, these guys won't be as tough. If you didn't go to the Great Forest first, it's going to be a little bit tougher. Those little toe shoes are nice. I actually put those on your hero and leave them on your hero for a long time. Don't take the toe shoes off, because we're going to need them. Alright, it's saying we can let them go. That's dangerous, because I want the money. But because we went to Great Forest and leveled up, we're at a level now where we can let these guys go. We're not running from them. And we're going to fight them because we want the money. And the experience. You still get a little bit, obviously. Every little bit helps. Yeah, just make your way through. There's no like right or wrong way. There's only the one way, really. Just make sure you are looking out on the edges to make sure there's not a little place where it says that you might be, you're not sure you can get to, but you can. Strength rune piece. With that, you just adds 1 strength to your character, whoever you decide to use it on. So be mindful of that. When you choose to use it on, you're going to want to use it on somebody you're going to keep in your party. Is going to be one of your main members. So obviously the hero is not a bad person to put that on. Pointy hat. Who's got it? I'll give that to Camille, I think. Not that anybody in here is going to balloon us anyway. That's a ways down the road. We'll do one more fight and then we'll heal everybody up. Alright, so it went ahead and did an auto-save for me there. And there's a save crystal right here. If you ever see a save crystal, save. Normal, standard RPG practice. Because we know what's coming next. But because we went to Great Forest and did those quick level tricks, we should be okay. And it auto-saves, so I'm not going to save it right now. Oh, it's printing everything. Protect rune piece. That used to be called a defense rune piece. So if you wanted to right now, so if you went and looked at tier stats, the strength would have gone up 1 and the protect would have gone up 1. There. Wind orb. Alright, so that's our wind crystal. Let's just use wind magic. Is it there or is it? Would have been nice to equip before we went into this fight. Usually I have Cleo as my healer. You gotta kind of figure out which way to go. Haziness orb. Alright, that makes you harder to hit. There you go, we're out of there. Now we're in the castle. Let's go ahead and make sure everybody's healed up. We're gonna head down the stairs here. Just a big open area. Looks like we found the big boss. We certainly did, didn't we? So yeah. His rune is not going to do anything to this guy. He's just going to attack. You can use the clone rune. Let's do 400 all enemies. A water, fog of deception. We can use that once if we want it. But he's going to hit us no matter what. But he's got some pretty good, powerful attacks. So if we were 5 levels lower than we are, this fight's pretty difficult. This is probably the most difficult fight up to this point that we've had right now. So it might make us a bit harder to hit us, but he hits everybody at once. We've upgraded our armor. Still see, look at that. He did 80 damage to some of us. So, pretty much what you do. So attack again. When Victor's down, what he can do is use a medicine on somebody that needs it. She can do her firestorm again. And Camille's got her drops of kindness. Heals one ally fully and cures all status. So we want to make sure we keep whoever needs it the most nice and high. Because that's the thing, you run out of medicines in this fight, you don't upgrade, do the quick forest fight at the forest village first. This is, yes, it is a very, very tough fight. That is, nope, Remio's gone, and I don't have any resurrections. How did he hit him that hard? I can't believe I lost Remio in this fight. Everybody should be able to survive another one of those hits. Another one of those. Maybe not. Yeah, so that's why I like to use the clone rune with Victor, and then Crit. He can always use an item. While he's knocked down. He should be down soon. There it goes. And the only thing is Remio is not going to get experience for that fight now, which is sad. But it's not like you got a ton. And we got a lightning orb. Serves you right acting like a big shot when you're already dead. Look, the fog. Guess this is the one responsible for creating it all. There, now the castle is finally ours. How about we give it a name? Sounds like fun. How about Dragon Castle? Orange Castle. I say we call it Tear Castle. What name would you like, young master? Well, I'm gonna go with Cannon. And since we're on Lake Turan, let's go with that. Yep. Congratulations, Commander Tier. Let this day be the new founding day of the new Liberation Army. Great idea. Let's celebrate tonight. Hey, what about my money? Now isn't the time. Maybe there'll be time for that later. Uh-oh. It's been a while, Tyr. You have finally started on your own path. Lady Leknot just warped in. Today I come bearing gifts. Here is the first one. Please accept it. This is the stone tablet of promise. Your true strength lies in the comrades you share your vision. Go forth and recruit others. The names of your new allies will be carved onto the tablet. As for your other gift, long time no see. Remember me? I'm Luke, Lady Leknot's #1 apprentice. This power should serve the Liberation Army well. Tyr history has only just been set in motion. Do not lose heart. We shall meet again someday. So, it looks like I'll be joining you. Thanks for having me. I'm certain Lady Leknot just wanted to be rid of him. Yeah, kind of agree. Commander Tier, the castle is now ours. It's time to turn our efforts to gathering more allies. A man by the name of Lepant lives in town of Quan. I suggest we recruit him. He's certain to be useful. So that is going to be our next objective. Good morning, young master. Did you rest well? This place is no mansion, but at least it's a roof over our heads. When you're ready, let's go visit Matthew. We should consult him about recruiting this Lepant fellow. Okay, so a couple things here. This castle is going to change quite a bit, but we have our stone tablet. So as you see, all the stars. And if you're not sure, I probably should have gone through this in the beginning. There are 108 of them. This is... We'll finish this off here, this episode. This game is based on the Water Margin, Heroes of the Marsh, which is one of the 4 classic Chinese novels. It's about a small band of rebels. They obviously gathered in a swamp or in the marsh and overthrew and started a Chinese rebellion and ended up winning it. I've got the book somewhere around there. No, I think it's downstairs. But yeah, so that's what this is based on. And obviously, Suikoden 2, there's a couple more than 108 stars because there's some weird ones you can get. Suikoden 3 is 108, maybe 9 or 10. Suikoden 4, I think, is exactly 108. Suikoden 5, I think, has more. It's like 120. And then, just last year, a game called Ayuden Chronicles 100 Heroes came out, which is kind of the spiritual successor. His name was Yoshitaka Moriyama with Rabbit and Bear Studios. He was the creator of Suikoden 1 and Suikoden 2. He worked on Suikoden 3, but he left before the game came out, so they removed him. But he left Konami by that time. And I think he said he wanted to work for Konami for 10 years and then go off on his own. So that's exactly what he did. It wasn't like Bad Blood or anything. And when they first started making these games, I think Suikoden 2 was the game they wanted to make, which is a great game. We'll play that as soon as we finish this one. But instead of just making that game first, they made this game to knock out any bugs or any issues as far as, getting development right, because Suikoden 2 is an awesome game. I mean, it stands the test of time. Great story. Very similar to playstyle as far as gameplay and combat in this one, but there's so many other good things about Suikoden 2. So that's kind of the theory and the way they look at it is, yes, Suikoden 2 is a game they wanted to make, but it would have been their first one, his first one like this, so he decided to make Suikoden 1 and then learn from that, and that's what made Suikoden 2 so good. But unfortunately, Yoshitaka Moriyama passed away last year, right before Ayuden Chronicles actually released. But yeah, if you want to look up that game, it's pretty good. It's on Steam. I'm not sure if it's on PlayStation or Xbox. It may be, but I know it's definitely on Steam because I have it. I've played through it quite a little bit. Got into my castle and started recruiting and building, but I just didn't have as much interest, and I've been waiting for this one to come out so I could replay this. But yeah, that's going to do it for this episode. So that's going to be part 2 of our Suikoden 1 remaster, 108 stars. So yeah, we're going to move on from here once I find a place to save. Because in the next episode, we're going to be recruiting quite a bit to start. So you go talk to Matthew. Pont lives in Quan. He's an honorable man. If you tell him I sent you, I'm certain he'll lend you a hand. So then these guys are going to come and say, hey, you're taking us with you, right? Yep. Who else will you take? So this is where you can add to party or remove from the party. Yeah, I'll take Camille and Tai-Ho because they're obviously our number ones. Actually, I should probably... We're going to remove Tai-Ho since he's... No. Alright, is he in my party now? Yeah, because I need to take that fortune rune off of him. And find somebody else to put it on. But there's really no point in doing it because once you're at a high level, until we get characters with lower levels, we'll put it on them. And then we'll go fight in the Great Forest or something and level them up to 25. And really quick. So there's not really too much to see here. Man, that looks so much better than the original on PlayStation 1. But as we recruit, the castle will build out. There'll be other spaces open. Everybody will have their own little place. But what we need to do right now is ride on the boat. Now we can actually control it, but there's no place we can really go right now. So we're just going to head back here, and we're going to save it, and we're going to end this episode here. So we'll pick up episode 3 right here, and we'll start the heavy recruitment process. So I don't even need to stay, because everybody should have slept, right? Let's sleep. Everybody sleep? Yeah, everybody got their sleep. You can always tell when you look at their magic stats, if they're full up, then you're rested. That's the only way to put your magic stats. So actually what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make a new save, because that's right before we headed out to the castle. That I didn't save it at the castle. That was an auto save, so I'm fine with that there. So now I'm going to make a new save, because if I have to go back to before we found the castle, then I've got to save there. So that's that there. We've saved that. That's going to do it for this episode. Thanks for watching. Carry me on. I'm going to try to knock this game out as quick as I can so you guys have a walkthrough. My original one is still up on my channel. I won't delete that until I've finished this with the Remaster series. So you guys got a walkthrough to go through. So, all right, appreciate it, and I'll see you at the start of episode 3.